Well, the joy of Star Trek has always been that it deals with things in the future that are still going on the planet. So it took us a year and a half, to be honest, to really circle back and get into what happened on 9/11. But I can remember Rick and Brandon calling me into the office and saying, we want to make a change in the direction of the show. My take on our series was that we really started kicking ass about halfway through the second season. And then we were just, you know, wildly, in my opinion, successful as a series in relating our world to what was happening in today on the planet. From then on, for the last 2.5 years that we had, I always attribute that to it all comes from the writers, and the writers were more inclined to write about how they were feeling and how they were dealing with what they were going through in their worlds, and it just felt it grounded our series. It made us different, and it gave us a sense of purpose that I didn't feel, to be honest, that we had from out of the gate. That we were doing kind of one-off episodes in the wonderful tradition of Star Trek. But all of a sudden we had somewhere to go and a message that we could hang our hat on. And the joy for me in all of this work in the Star Trek universe has been showing the world the possibilities that we could, and the differences that we can make as human beings. To be able to expand the specifics of what happened on to us and take it into the Star Trek world and introduce us to 5 species that we'd never met before, and how we dealt with meeting those species and the relationships that we developed is, to me, the heart and soul of Star Trek, which never paid attention to what color people were, where they were, what planet they were from. I believe that our show really delivered on that once we got into that whole expanse, and yes, Desert Crossing and all that.